This is a latex paint. And it's supposed to work well with resin. I say supposed to. I personally haven't used it. But here's to experimenting. Just like with any paint that I like, because I imagine this is going to be like spray paint when I get finished with it. This should have a pretty smooth, even finish to it. Will take several times of probably sanding between coats, but I do that with spray paint also. Get those right there. See, I just sanded this nail hole. I should have taken my time. I found when you want something to be perfectly smooth, when you sand it, it never seems to get quite as smooth as if you just take a razor blade or plane. Probably gonna have to do that to all of them. You always see it as soon as you start sanding the paint down. Anyway, so so when you're doing resin, some people will do what's called seal coat. And that's where when you're like, I'm working with plywood, so there's a lot of little holes in here, little micro holes that you don't realize are little. They're bubble catchers. They're a nightmare for you. And so I usually spray paint a lot of my stuff pretty thick, so it captures most of those little holes. But I will tell you, there have been quite a few times where I thought I had it painted well enough to seal everything up, and I was very wrong and very upset when I was sitting there watching bubbles all over my resin. What I'm thinking about doing with this one is I want it to really show a lot of times when I pour resin in here, I'll pour the mica powder to where it's almost even with this surface right here. Then I put another layer of clear up on top of that. But what I'm probably going to do with this one is actually going to just, the clear is going to be, I'm going to pour a layer of clear that's going to, the lights are 1/2 inch tall. I'll pour halfway through the lights with clear, and then I'll put a 1/4 inch layer of mica powder mix in there. And then I'm going to put clear on top of that. So you're going to see, like down here below that beveled edge, you're going to be able to see it. This is a rolled edge. I thought about leaving it square. I was like, man, the shape of this stuff really needs to be beveled. And the way that I'm just doing a solid color, like with the drip over there, that's going to be a multicolored pour. I'm going to do a multicolored paint on it. I think I'm going to do a red interior like this with a black on top of it. And if there is anybody watching, I'll tell you now, I can't see my phone. I got it flipped to where I can't even see it. And I don't. This does not have to be perfect. You're just really just trying to rough it up. Because the next coat I put on is going to be pretty thick. So who out there has worked with stuff like this with resin and latex? Yeah, that's better. You know how you make a good paint job? A good sand job. If you do crap sand work, that always shows up in your paint. Much better. Another one right here. There we go. I don't know if y'all can hear that noise out there. My neighbor, she just got a new roof. They're wrapping up. You know what? We need to decide where we're going to put the holes. Penetration. I know where to do it. I just thought about I'd much rather router that box into the back before this has a nice, pretty finish on it. I still got my router set up to do that. Huh.